Okay, so okay, so the title of this video is what percentage of the global population knows how to code? So I was looking for a video on YouTube which had a title of this, but apparently there are no videos on YouTube with this title, at least not that YouTube wants me to see. So I searched Google. I searched Google for the answer to this question. What percentage of the global population knows how to code? And here is the answer. So hold on a sec. Uh, um, yeah. Okay. Sorry, that's my phone. Anyway, okay. So apparently, actually, only 0.5% of the world knows how to code. Now that's not 0.5% of one. That's not that's not that's not 5% of 100. That's one half of 1%. That's one half of 1%. So I did get a lot of I did get a lot of responses. I did get a lot of relevant responses. Nowadays having a relevant response on Google is like winning the lottery. But anyway, I had a lot of relevant responses to this question. This one right here from Quora says that the actual amount of the actual percentage of people who know how to code globally is 0.25%, which is one fourth of 1%, approximately. So you have to understand that uh, half of 1%. That's a rounding error. That's a rounding error. Statistically speaking, that number could be zero, which is ironic. Which is ironic. So 0.5%. That's within the rounding error. Uh, so and the thing I wanted to say was that uh, so you would think logically that that the number was much higher, especially so. One half of 1% is really small when you think that there's literally 8 billion people on the planet. One half of 1% is really small, especially when you think of all the rich countries there are in this country. So all the rich countries there are on this planet. So, for example, the United States, the richest country on the planet, by certain measures, and you have countries like Luxembourg and Sweden and Switzerland and Finland and Germany and so even with all these rich, highly developed countries, the Netherlands, Denmark, even with Norway, even with all these highly developed, highly technological countries, even if you look at countries like China and Japan, which you would probably think even more. You would think that with a country like China having the highest population in the world. I forgot what the population of China is. It's gotta be over like 2 billion by now. But anyway, you look at a country like China with a nation like China with the highest population in the world. You would think that they would bring the average up at least to 20% or 15% of the global population. But even with all the billions of people in China and India, which is close to China, which is also Indian people are known for being computer savvy. Even with all these people, even with all these highly adept, highly intelligent, highly educated populations, only one half of 1% of the global population knows how to code, and that's within the rounding error. So, if you know how to code, if you know how to code, especially if you're a black man who knows how to code, if you're a black man who knows how to code, Now that's really within the rounding error. That's like a thousandth of 1% or a hundredth of 1%. Um, so if you're a black man who knows how to code, you're really within the rounding error. So that's all I wanted to say, and that's all I wanted to say for this video. I was gonna say something else, but I'll save that for another video. Everyone have a great day, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. And goodbye.